first opened back in 2008. There's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Washington football team. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Indianapolis.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. 53.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game. That game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness. Did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 38.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 33.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
Alert.
On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. Space to run past the 20. And all the way down to the 5. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Gun. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Slam.
Throwing is Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Justin Reed. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Let's go. 60 Eagles. Hey, here we go. Watch the
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. This Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Caught left side by Hilton. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Tempo. 19 Tiger. Big old
play action with McDonald. Rolling to his right. Well, that's complete to the fullback Ricard. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Get in the weight room. Check three, check three, check three.
They'll run here with Taylor. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Taylor, and this time he is in. Jonathan Taylor hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. By Blankenship is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And some space here. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts' 23-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The return from his end zone is Grant. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Kevin King with a pick, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. That was one I kind of saw it coming, Charles. He had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can...
Touchdown, Washington. Quez Watkins, touchdown number 15 of the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The return from his end zone is Grant. And then to decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time wasn't pretty good. An interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I think they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's McDonald to throw. Looking for Campbell downfield. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And it will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter.
Washington 14.
Football team. Hey, easy. Check. 6-man. Check curls, check curls.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Play action. It's Wilson. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53. I know he ain't got it. Check. Lucky. Switch. Good guys, 4 down. 53's the mic. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
There's Wilson. Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
53, Mike. Check 9.
Play action. Now Wilson. He'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
53's the mic. Hey, come on, no. Watch switch. Kill.
They go play action with Wilson. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that. Why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Mark that.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Buying time to his left. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check 3. Watch the ship. Hey.
To throw is Wilson. Flush to his right. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
52's the mic. 19 tight.
McDonald sets to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but he did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's McDonald off of the play fake. He'll buy some time right. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here, 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Point after try forthcoming.
Kicker on the point after.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes this Washington 21, Colts 7. Jack 5, that's the kickoff.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally different fight, man. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful not being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
At the 16-yard line.
Taylor. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Yeah, baby.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Push him back.
Throw into the hands of Pittman. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
Throwing is McDonald. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. The quick slant caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
3rd and goal from the 2, and they're going with a jumbo set offensively. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Colts get a late score here, the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. Cut the lead down to a touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
Switch. Hey, 0. Go. Buddy.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And this is caught by Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Check, 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 check. Punch left, punch left. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. 58.
Now Wilson on first down. And one more time, that's Watkins. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Gun, gun, gun. 58's the Mike. 58.
On first down, Wilson forced out to his left. Oh, what a catch by Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 yards there, 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down.
Good job right there, good job right there. 58. Right left, right left. Mike, 58, right there. Watch QB draw. Watch QB draw. Check, crunch, crunch.
Now Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
No pain, no gain.
So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for him, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline. Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time, separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
McDonald. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Schultz. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
19. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Play action. It's McDonald. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, no matter whether it's man or zone.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kevin King with a pick.
Oh, boy, you ain't got no
feet. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? It had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
A free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house.
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Off the play fake. McDonald. This is caught by Hilton. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
That catch good for only a couple. Play action. McDonald looking for Campbell downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
At the 21-yard line.
Go. Go. Gun, gun, gun. 58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike. Hey, watch this. Gun, gun, gun. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go, here we go. 58 to Mike, 58.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. And that is incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Trying to target him again deep there. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
You got nothing today. You got nothing. 58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And this is caught. That's Watkins. Past the 20.
Prime time, baby.
Touchdown, Washington. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Colts 14. Jackpot.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. At the line and set to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point. They need to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They had not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off the play fake. McDonald. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McDonald. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McDonald. That ball caught by Campbell. And that is bounds inside the 10. Marking down at the 9.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Chase Young in there again, and sack number 14 for him on the year.
Check 37, check 37. Rocco 80. Hustle, hustle. Ready, go.
Off play action. McDonald. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Dalton Schultz, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Blankenship. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, you can't touch the ball.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot. Watch left. Switch.
There's Wilson to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Pretty fair on the tackle. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Tressway now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? About the 18-yard line, it looks like.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they... And my goodness, another interception. Kevin King with a pick. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Colts are right back in this football game. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Hey, keep it up, keep it up. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. I got it.
From the gun on third down. McDonald. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's fourth down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Trying to punch it into Taylor. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Back to throw. McDonald. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Looking to throw. McDonald. He finds his target. It's Schultz. The Colts on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Job one to pick up the first down is complete. That was a big third down conversion, but they got to watch the clock. It's starting to become their enemy a bit here in a 2-score game.
Which means they have to pick up the pace, right? The tempo has to be up. And what they do is they tell the quarterback in his helmet, hey, listen, when we pick up the
pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Off the play fake. McDonald. Under pressure, and they got to him again. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Hey guys, listen.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Evan Ingram, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Colts 21. Jack Fox.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. Come to the line, ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They got his man complete, and they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play that time through the air, 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
31's the mic. 60 Maverick.
They go play action here on first down. Complete to Hilton. 7 yards to pick up there. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
At the 34-yard line.
To throw on second down. McDonald, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. Cut down to 14.
Washington 42.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally. Here comes the onside kick. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Wilson wants to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go.
14, front it. Check. Slam.
To throw again on second down. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
SOS, SOS, SOS.
Push left, push left.
SOS, SOS.
Check. 53's Mike. Check.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A huge play there for Washington. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
I got him.
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double.
Gun. 14.
Kill. 53's the Mike.
Again, Wilson steps away. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Check. Alert. Check. 53's Mike.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Quez Watkins there to make the grab. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line and set to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. It's too much to handle on the other side of this one. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever the trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator,
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those.
It makes their job that much easier.